everybody. So I know I told you this week I was going to talk about my best and worst dates. So here they go. I'm going to start out with the worst ones just to get those out of the way. So worst date I ever had, oh my god, it was just recently actually. I have to tell you the details of what I wore and everything just so you can really live this experience with me. So I was really excited about it because I really liked him. I really wanted to impress him, so I went out. I got my hair done. I had this strapless little cocktail dress on. And I had this huge black scarf wrapped around my shoulders. So Mr. Casanova picks me up wearing a baseball baseball cap, a white t-shirt, white, no pattern on it, just white, and sweatpants. I mean, he looked like he was ready to go for a jog, not a date. Oh my god, it was horrible. Oh, and the worst part was, he ended up taking me to a diner. I didn't even know they had diners in Paris. But apparently they do have one, and oh, it was horrible. I was just so disappointed. Okay, so second worst date I ever had. Actually, I think this beats the first one since it was my birthday. Anyways, so I had this boyfriend, and I was really excited because he said he had something planned, and he was planning it for weeks. So, I was trying to ask him questions to guess what it was. It was are there a lot of people going to be there? And he was like, no, it's just the two of us. And I was like, have you ever done this before? And he's like, no, never. Well, he was right about that. So it ended up being dinner in an elevator shaft. Our elevator shaft in our building. I don't know, in his defense, I guess he must have thought it was a really romantic idea, but I am claustrophobic. Seriously claustrophobic. And it was so small in there. I was sitting there and I was trying to focus on breathing and surviving, and oh god, it was horrible. Just, what was he thinking? Anyways, the whole relationship just went downhill from that day on. Okay, so best date I ever had, hands down, I was in LA. And I had this really sweet boyfriend. Unfortunately, we only went out for a couple of weeks because then I had to leave. But, so he picks me up one evening and he says, we're going for a drive and I have to put these blindfolds on because it's a surprise. So we're driving around. Finally, he pulls over and I get out of the car. I take the blindfolds off and I'm standing on this huge cliff. And it's called Blue Heights. And I could see the whole city of Los Angeles. And the view was just breathtaking. I mean, we just sat there on the hood of his car. It was so romantic. Oh, it was awesome. I loved it. Loved it. So, that's all from me. Please email me with your best and worst dates. I'd love to hear them. And see you next time. Ciao.